Hey y'all, it's Betsy
and Mom
with Happily Ever After, etc. And today we are planting coneflowers. So we have 3 varieties, even though it doesn't look like it, because 2 are at Mom's house.
Yes.
She somehow has taken, I gave them to her, 2 of the other coneflowers that I picked up.
She doesn't want.
No, I do like them. Okay. I like the purple. I don't like the red. But I'm running out of room, y'all, for coneflowers.
You have a lot of purple.
I have a lot of purple because they do self-seed. Coneflowers notoriously self-seed unless they are sterile. So I do have a few sterile varieties, a white one and a powwow, which is a short purple pink kind of coneflower that I've had for 5 years. That was one of the first things I planted. Of course, the main coneflower, Purpurea, self-seeds like nobody's business.
Profusely.
Is why half of my path is a coneflower patch. Because it's right through the wind path of where my coneflowers lay.
Yep.
And we are planting some Purpurea at Mom's house today.
Yeah, I don't have that much of it.
You will get to see it. But the other 2 varieties we have are the Panama Rose, which is these 2. And this one is a 12-inch tall perennial. So she is shorter. I didn't realize she was so short.
The red one's short too.
Okay. You want to space them about 8 inches apart. And they're going to bloom. I mean, coneflowers typically are midsummer to autumn blooms. If you're lucky, you'll get 2 flushes of color out of them. They are a flower that when they bloom, they will stay for a long time, like 3 to 4 weeks. You'll keep those blooms before you have to cut them back, which is really nice. They are a bright, showy flower, and they attract a lot of pollinators.
Yes, they do.
So we have the Panama Rose. We have a papaya red, which Mom is planting 3 of those, and 3 of the Purpurea. I did plant 1 of the papaya reds last week in another video down there when I only got 1 of them. Oh. So we'll see. Now that Mom has 3, I may dig that up and give it to you if you want it. If not, I'll leave it down there. But I didn't realize these were short, so maybe I'll put them in that short spot up front of my garden. They would look cute there.
Yeah, they would.
So we're going to go ahead and plant mine. And we'll show you where they end up. And then we'll go over to Mom's house and plant hers. I can show you the coneflowers in my garden, but at the moment, only the white ones are blooming. I just had to cut back all the others. They all have buds, though, and so they will hopefully be blooming again before we get cold. Here in Alabama, we still have...
It can be warm till November.
I was going to say, we still have like 3 months of growing time left, so... Yes. We're very lucky. Yep. All right, let's get started. All right, y'all. We put both of the Panama Rose here. I'm thinking I'm going to get a 3rd one to go here. And those are all 12 inches. So they should fill in this little spot. And we've got some lamb's ear that will eventually fill in next to it. Oh, they should look good there. So we're going to go to Mom's and plant her coneflowers. Yay! All right, so we are at Mom's house. We have a whole basket of coneflowers. So these... over here are the Purpurea coneflowers. It says they are Ruby Star Echinacea Purpurea. And so you can see they have decent foliage on them. Then these are the little Panama Reds. And these are short 12-inch coneflowers. They are looking great. You can see they're not like a deep ruby red. They are a blue red. They are very pretty. And then we have 6 buckets with coneflowers, Purpurea, that self-seeded in my path that Mom dug out, and she's going to transplant into her garden. So she is clearing space right over there. And I'm going to bring her some. You want the dug up ones first?
Yeah, I'm going to put the dug up ones in this area.
Okay, so I'm going to start by bringing her some of these. And They are not happy with life being dug up and transported in the car all the way here. So we definitely want to get these in and watered ASAP. And they are going to go back in this section. Mom?
Yes, all in here.
Okay. Are you going to come get them?
Yeah, in a minute. Let me get down.
All right, I'm going to start putting them right here for her.
Here is one right here. If you want to show it.
Yes. So this one she transplanted
a little while ago.
Earlier this year.
And just when we were working in the garden over here.
And it's looking great, and it had already bloomed, so she just cut it back.
I just cut it.
But you just have to remember with this Purpurea that anywhere you put it, it will self-seed. So you either have to put it in a place like this where it can have this whole little section to self-seed and do it at once, or a place where you can easily dig up or remove any plants you don't want. I love where mine are, but they do self-seed in my path like crazy, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do typically pull them in the spring. I left all the little seeds this year because we wanted some more. So here's the more. I'm going to set y'all up on a tripod so you can watch Mom plant while I bring her plants. So once we get started, are you going to put the 3 Purpurea plants over here, or are you going to put them somewhere else?
I don't know.
I think it's just going to depend on how many fit where.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right, let's get started. All right, so Mom has finished planting. She just watered it all in because they are clearly in need of water. And so show them what you did.
I had a nice little pocket right here. And then I have a little river through here. And between this giant fern.
And so it goes all the way through here and then back to where the other ones started. Yep. And coneflowers are very tall. At least these purpureas are. Yeah. What, like 3 feet?
3-4 feet, yeah.
And so they will be a nice river of purple color all through here. Yeah. Coming up through things. They don't necessarily, the foliage is always smaller, but the flowers will come up through the ferns, through the pittosporum, other things down here. Yeah. Really tall. So we're now going to go behind us to the new garden bed where Mom has laid out. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2,
3 down there.
Third one's down here of the other tall Purpurea. So since these are giant plants, there's literally probably, what, 3 or 4 plants in here? Or, yeah. And they clearly self-seed profusely. We're just going to do 1 in each section, and then wait until they self-seed to have more in those sections. Yeah. And then we've done the 3 Panama Red, the short 12-inch coneflowers up front. So these are much shorter coneflowers, only a foot as opposed to 3 to 4 feet, and they should not self-seed. So they should real nice in front of that blue. Be really pretty in front of the blue, but not take over. So we're going to get started planting, and we will be done with coneflowers for the day. Yep. Digging up all those ones in the path was not on the plan, but it was good to get done. Yep. All right. Onwards. Upwards. Planting, commencing. 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got one coneflower, the Purpurea. We've got the 3 Panama red coneflowers. They are very pretty. I cannot wait to see them blooming in front of that salvia. We have another Purpurea here that we set up the camera for and then did not hit record. And the last one, right here. So the goal, as always, is to have a scattering of them throughout the border. At least that's what I like to do. Mom does typically plant more in clumps, but since the Purpurea coneflowers self-seed so much, she decided to just leave them. They will be clumps in future years. So I hope you liked this video. Let us know what your favorite coneflower is. Honestly, my favorite are the double raspberry, double watermelon with the big cone tops and the fuzzy blooms. But I'm pretty excited about my new rose ones today. So I love coneflowers. Let me know what your favorite is from this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.